So this past week we've been looking at some pretty interesting new Pokemon, and I think that they've all been pretty good, you know, Chinchino with the Stellar Boost, Lapras with the meme Freeze Dries, or Sheer Colds rather. But today, we're gonna use a Pokemon, well, you can see him right there, sorry, the Stick Buggy there. We're gonna use the Araquanid to stick bug some people. Now, admittedly, I never really used Araquanid, I never really knew about Araquanid. My first encounter with it was in the, I think it was like the 3v3 map in Pokemon Unite on the Switch. As you can see, it's very bulky, you know, it has a lot of defense. But that's fine though, because its main role, or initially its main role, is to set up a sticky web. In singles, of course, there are a lot more, typically, switching happening than in doubles. So entry hazards can do a lot of chip damage over time, or in this case, lower the speed of any Pokemon that comes in. As for Araquanid itself though, it doesn't really have the most speed. But that's why it has Trailblaze, which increases the speed by 1 stage whenever it hits, and also does an okayish amount of damage. Now, its attack stat is not the greatest. After all, we aren't even investing any EVs into it, but that's fine. Leech Life, its stab, it does okay damage, it's 80 base power, it heals it up a bit, but Liquidation, however. Araquanid is a water bug type, so both Liquidation and Leech Life get a stab bonus, but most importantly, Araquanid has the ability Water Bubble, which states that it lowers the power of fire-type moves that hit the Pokemon. It also prevents it from being burned. But that is not all. Water Bubble also doubles the damage of any water-type move used. So Liquidation does a lot more damage than you would think with an attack stat like this. So let's see if we can catch anybody off guard with Sticky Webs or even the Liquidation and see if we can get stick bugged, or get them stick bugged rather. A battle against Goody Rinko. Primarina. A lot of starters here. Primarina, a Hisuian Typhlosion, Hisuian Samurott, Superior, and Garchomp, and Breloom. First things first, very speedy team, so Araquanid, say hello. Chinchino could be good then as well for triple axles. I mean, at the same time, Toucannon as well with its multi-hit moves. Hisuian, yeah, actually, Toucannon as well could be very good here. Multi-hit moves, yeah. Ooh, Primarina in the thumbnail, you know what that means. It's gonna be one of their starting 3, right? Okay, yep. Like clockwork, every single time. Alright, I could Trailblaze, but I think getting a Sticky Web off for the rest of the team later on is gonna be great. But Amnesia setting up turn 1. I mean, the special defense is fine because we're all physical attackers, so it's not that dangerous. It was faster than us turn 1, so we can try and go for a Trailblaze. Another Amnesia! Are you forgetting that you used it on the previous turn? Are you having Amnesia in real life? Hang on. Trailblaze does decent damage there. But oh, it was a crit, that makes sense. But maybe the speed boost means that we outspeed it now and get some more decent chip damage. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's leftovers. For a second, I thought that was weakness policy. But in that case, we can go for another Trailblaze. We do outspeed it now. Is that another crit? Okay, no, it's not. But one more will do the trick. So what is the plan with this triple Amnesia? Is he seeing something that I am not? Did you accidentally choice your Pokemon? Alright, well, we get another Trailblaze. Oh, hang on a second. We get another Trailblaze, but it doesn't KO. Oh, I see. Stored power, but I mean, we still survive that. We survive another one as well, which is pretty funny. So Trailblaze should finish this off. Yeah. And now with Sticky Web, another crit. With Sticky Web, whatever comes in will have its speed lowered. I mean, I see the plan there, but Blaze the Unwrap. This is probably a fire type Pokemon, right? Yeah, who would have thought? Alright, speed lowered. We are gonna be in danger here, right? Unfortunately, we aren't low enough for our Citrus Berry to proc, so maybe we go Liquidation, maybe we get a 1-hit KO, but he might Terra here. No Terra. Liquidation does get a 1-hit KO. Oh, the Stick Bug. Tell me you're about to get Stick Bugged. What is the final Pokemon? If it's a Grass type, Leafy, I think that's a Grass type. I have Bug, or not Bug, but Leech Life. Oh, wait, it's Speed Rose now. I mean, it was only 1 turn, or 1 stage, but I have +4, so I think I will still be good here. But Leech Life, we will heal up probably more than enough, right? It's still faster than... We survived, though. We survived. We'll take a berry to heal up. And that's Life Orb as well on this. So not only do you take some chip damage yourself, but now we heal up from Citrus Berry and even the Leech Life now. We might even get a 1-hit K. We do not. But that's fine. It can't take me out on this next turn, right? Because you do have... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, contrary. So it went special attack plus. Oh, This might actually be dangerous. Let's see. Oh. Araquanid stuck it out so you wouldn't feel too sad. Araquanid lives on 1 HP. Oh my goodness, get stick bugged. Araquanid, you beauty. I do kind of wish, I mean, maybe if they had used Primarina a bit better there, then maybe there was a better option there. But I'll take it. A battle against Meter King. Oh, with a Mewtwo, as well as an Eternatus. Oh boy, I might work out for me, don't I? Well then, Urshifu as well as a Cresselia, Toxapex, and Dragonite. Boy, this is scary. I mean, how do we deal with this, right? Maybe we can set up with Chinchino, tidy up? Maybe we get some cheese freeze dries with, or sheer colds with Lapras? Maybe Electivire just smacks everyone with a knockoff. Alright, first up is Mewtwo. What a way to lead. Alright. Chinchino, good luck. Yeah, it's exerting a lot of pressure both in-game and mentally IRL. Right, let's tidy up once. Maybe we can go for a one-shot on the following turn with Triple Axle. Oh, a Terra. Lovely. Stab bonus. Chinchino, good luck. Terra Psychic, yep. We were faster than you initially, so this is kind of nice. But can we make use of this +1 attack on the following turn? Do we get to see it? Side Strike. Ah! Yeah, bye Chinchino. Unless? No. Well, I mean, we have knockoff? Yeah, let's try at least knockoff. Lapras will be our final stand. And I'll just spam Sheer Cold and hope for the best. Are you faster than me? You are faster than me. Do you get a 1-hit KO? You do get a 1-hit KO. Alright, Lapras, you have an Assault Vest. Surely. Now you survive. Probably Choice Specs as well on this Mewtwo. Surely you survive for a Sheer Cold. Nice strike, yep. Reminder, we have Assault Vest, we are very bulky. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Alright, that seems very balanced. A battle against Dan. Dan the Man. With Jolteon, as well as Infernape, Kingambit, Hisuian Gudra, Dusk Noir, and Overquill. And Jolteon is very, very fast, and I imagine that Infernape is as well. So you know what? Let's for once try out an Araquanid Sticky Web. We can go Terra Electric to tank out a Thunderbolt from that Jolteon as well. So that can help us out a lot. In the back, let's have a Lapra, aka Lapras. Gudra and the Kingambit are something that I'm definitely scared of. I mean, we're faster than most of them. Let's bring 2 cannon actually. But no, we won't have like good moves against it. Let's bring Magmortar instead. Yes, we have Choice Spect. Yes, it would suck to be locked into like an overheat lowering our special attack every turn, but if it gets a KO, it gets a KO. Alright, first up is Dusclops. This is Trick Room, is it not? I mean, it could be Trick Room, it could be Curse, it could be Pain Split, it could be a lot of things. So I don't really want to try and do any speed alterations just yet because I'm worried about what it's going to use. Let's just go for a classic old Liquidation. That does about, not exactly the most. Defense falls though, so one more will get a KO and Will-O-Wisp, Water Bubble. We do not get burned. And now that we outspeed you and that we have you have a defense drop, another Liquidation should get a KO unless you do something funky here, like a Terra or a Switch-In. You are not, so Liquidation should get a KO, which it does. Perfect. Flawless, well, I say victory. Flawless KO from our Araquanid here. Next one is Jolt, so that can only be Jolteon, right? Little do you know though, I have a Terra Electric. I mean, I could... no, yeah, I think this is our best use for our Terra here. Terra Electric. I think I might need a Trailblaze because it's definitely faster than us right now. So after this, I'll maybe be able to outspeed it and then I can go for Liquidation or maybe even a Leech Life. He'll back up some HP, depending on how much we take from this. I imagine Thunderbolt's coming our way, right? Get Stick Bugged, Lamau. Oh, Calm Mind, setting up, okay. Well, I still don't think he has anything to cover for this, right? So I think we're still okay. His Special Defense Rising doesn't matter too much because we will do physical damage. Go for a Liquidation, try and lower its defense here. Shadow Ball, interesting. We should survive this, right? Yep, we tanked that pretty handily. We did 40 damage. Liquidation gets not a one-shot, but I mean, a lot of damage there. Alright, let's see what comes in next. Araquanid is just gonna sweep them. Overquill. Do I have something for this? I mean, I can just liquidation again, right, and hope for the best. In fact, that's what I might do here. Tell me Araquanid just sweeps. I really don't think you have anything for an electric type, do you? Barbarage. Ooh, crit. But that just activates our berry, and we get to heal back up to not necessarily a good chunk, but if that was your best move, I think we can tank another one, right? So liquidation. Does that get a KO? No, but another one will definitely do the job. So Barbarage goes first, but I mean, yeah, that was a crit earlier, and that was a non-crit, so Lamau gets stick bugged. Battle against Luna. Ooh, Blaziken yet again. A Sylveon, Qianpao, the Joltik evolution, which name does escape me right now. Regular Decidueye, and a Melodic. Once again, a very, very fast, possibly fast team. Qianpao, Joltik, and the Blaziken. So maybe I lead Araquanid and try and set up Sticky Web. And Galvantula, that's the name, Galvantula. Or not Galvantula, Galvantula. If I can lower their speed with Araquanid, that'd be great for us, because then, from there, Lapras has some nice ice moves, into a lot of them. Also a regular old Sparkling Aria for Blaziken. If that is a Marvel scale Melodic, I'm kind of concerned about trying to take it out with, let's say, an Electivire or Chinchino. So, like, Mortar does have Thunderbolt. We can use that for it. Alright, Luna sends in Sakura, which is the Melodic right off the bat. Okay. I mean, we can Trailblaze. It'll be super effective, but it's physical, it's not stab, it's low pace power. It probably gets a Marvel scale maybe at some point in time. Also, he just insta withdraws. Okay. Well, we get a speed boost at least. And instead, Jackie, the Great Friend, comes in, which is the Decidueye. Regular Decidueye, by the way. So that does not do a lot of damage. You at least get a speed boost, though. I probably need to switch out now, don't I? I don't think Araquanid is in a good spot here. I could go into Lapras, but does he like, I mean, he sees I'm a water type, right? He uses probably a grass type move. Lapras takes a lot of damage. I could go into Magmortar instead. Yeah, Magmortar is a much better matchup. And then I have Overheat as well, which is super effective. There is a chance he, after this turn, he sees Magmortar and he tries to pivot into Melodic again. Brave Bird. Ooh, he went for a flying type move. Okay. I mean, yeah, well, I was a bug type as well, so let's see. Does he stay in? He knows I have Overheat, so he might switch to Melodic here. I'm gonna make a ridiculous play and Thunderbolt against this, oh my goodness, yes. Into Melodic. Come on, show it to me. Sakura, well, you know that's a Melodic. Okay, there we go. Thunderbolt. I might not get a 1-hit KO, but it'll do a lot. Oh, it does almost get a 1-hit KO. Okay, unfortunately, we are locked into Thunderbolt. I would love to Overheat now in case he switches out, but I think he stays in here because he knows if he switches in, he's going to take a lot of damage, so it's rather better to just let Melodic take the tank here. Or take the tank the hit here. Okay, so it does go down, but we're locked into Thunderbolt. There's no way he sends a Decidueye back in, right? Unless he knows I'm choiced. Probably sends in his third Pokemon, which is going to be Azula. That sounds like a water-ish name. No, it is not. I mean, it's blue, so maybe that's why. It is instead the Sylveon. We cannot use Acid Spray, unfortunately. But I mean, it is a special attacker, right? So I think Lapras is a good switch in here. Let's go Lapras. Hyper Voice or the classic Raw Terra Blast, which gets transformed into Fairy type with Pixelate, right? Or it goes for Shadow Ball, but again, Assault Vest, it's Lapras, we should take very little damage. So, the question is now, I think we Freeze Dry because, again, Decidueye is in the back, so if he switches in, it'll take super effective damage. Magical Leaf is super effective, but doesn't do a lot of damage. Freeze Dry, I mean, also doesn't do a lot, but it's a war of attrition. Do I do the meme thing and go Sheer Cold? In theory, I mean, Freeze Dry is doing what? 20, maybe less %? It would take like 4 more turns of Freeze Dry. Sheer Cold would get the job done in 1 turn, so we're gonna try it out at least once, right? Magical Leaf, we can tank a few more of these hits. Okay, Sheer Cold does not hit. We tried, but let's just go for another Sparkling Aria then. He's not gonna switch, so we should be fine with this. Magical Leaf again, 119 to 75, so it does 40-ish damage. Ooh, we can tank another one, right? And then on the following turn, we can always just use Ice Shard. Yeah. Unless it uses Quick Attack here, but if it does use Quick Attack, we might even be able to survive that. Now we go Ice Shard, and this should get a KO, yes. Decidueye will come in now, but I can just go for a quick priority Ice Shard. Get some chip damage onto it. He does have a Terror though. But we have 3 Pokemon left. All of them a little bit weak, but we should be okay here. Ice Shard, no Terror from him. Ice Shard does decent damage. Oh no. Weakness policy. Wait, the Snowball. Huh? Alright, interesting. I mean, it's Christmas time, I suppose, so maybe that makes sense of why you're using a Snowball. But in that case, let's bring in Magmortar. I don't think it has anything super effective here, so we should be okay. I mean, why use a Snowball when you can just use Weakness Policy? It would achieve the same thing, right? Unless maybe he was expecting to Terra to still get the Ice hit boost, right? I won't ask any questions. Instead, I'll let my Magmortar do the talking. With a crit as well. I'm so sorry. I do wonder though, like the fact that I saw Snowball, I do wonder if that was like a not exactly competitive team. It's more like a for fun. I beat the story with this team. It is a bit unfortunate that I can't like filter out opponents like that, because I have to go into casual matches since this is all with the new team or the new Pokemon. So they aren't available for use yet in Regulation F or in ranked battles. Alright, a battle against Kyashi with Porygon Z, Alola-Mola, Scizor, Latios, Urshifu, and Ogerpon. Very fast team. A very annoying team. So Araquanid, we can try and Sticky Web for Chinchino to then wreak havoc. Or, hang on, what if instead we have Chinchino up front and then we try and tidy up, get some stat boost going? The only issue is that close combat Scizor or an Urshifu would just KO me on the spot, right? The only way Chinchino survives is if like Porygon is out in front. I don't think we can get off a tidy up. Instead, let's have Araquanid out, then Chinchino, and again I think Toucannon, yeah, or a Lapras maybe. Having Lapras also means that we have another way to deal with the Steel Scizor, right? So I think that'll be better. We have another Water type move. In theory, yes, I could bring Magmortar for overheats, but they have too many like ways to cover for that, right? Switch into Urshifu, switch into Latios. I think this will work. But Papa Ball. Oh, Alola-Mola. Ironically enough, I think this would have been safe for Chinchino to come into. Let's go for Sticky Web though. I don't think we're in too much of a threat here. Flip turn. Ooh, unfortunately it does go before us, so that means that we can't, what is it called? Like the Sticky Web won't activate on this, whatever comes in next now. Komachi, the Rank Master, which is Ogerpon. Hello. Well, let's see then. I can go for Leech Life. Horn Leech is coming my way though, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be neutral damage no matter what this thing does, right? So maybe I go Liquidation or Horn Leech. I don't think I'll heal up enough for it to matter. So Liquidation, maybe we lower its attack or lower its defense. Ivy Cudgel. No crit. Okay, good. We survive another hit actually, funnily enough, with our Citrus Berry heal. So let's see how much Liquidation does. It's going to be neutral. But if a defense drop does happen... Ooh, that does a lot of damage for it being neutral. One more and that will get a KO. Okay. He was scared. Scared of the Araquanid. A battle against Bioretto. Oh, wait. Gimmighoul, Noragol, Dango. What is he cooking? Also, Espatra, a Hypno, Medicham, Toxapex, and Magneton. Not Magnet... This is a very interesting team, but maybe they have some shenanigans going on that I don't know. Maybe they are beyond my comprehension. So let's go with Chinchino up in front. A lot of their steel types, that's very difficult to deal with. So let's have Magmortar to hopefully fix those. And let's also have... Ooh, do I want to bring Electivire as well? The issue is, knockoff Electivire could be very good, but having two choice Pokemon is very scary. But I'll do it anyway though. Alright, Violet sends in Espathra first. Okay, Speed Boost, right? Do you protect turn 1 to guarantee yourself a Speed Boost? Because then I just use Tidy Up. Or no, it's going to use the Psychic Wing or whatever it is, right? That gives it a stat boost. I think I can tank out one hit, right? Let's go for a Tidy Up. Alright, we're faster than it initially, so we'll still be faster on the following turn. That's good to know. But do we survive to that next turn is the question. Light screen. Ooh, screens. But more importantly, that is a special screen, not a physical screen. So, I still get an attack in here. I think I might need to Terra though, just for the bonus damage, to guarantee I get a KO here. So let's go triple axle. Stellar Terra, triple axle. If we land all three, probably, maybe get a KO? This Stellar boosted, it's +1. Technically speaking, we would do more damage if we hit all 5 on the other two, but I don't want to take that risk. Okay, triple axle. First one is 20 base power. Let's see how much damage that does. I think we get a KO. 40 base power. Yeah, 60 base power. There we go. I think the Stellar Terra was absolutely necessary there. Alright, now we still have a Stellar Terra boost on the grass and rock type move, so Ihara is Medicham. I mean, if I use Bullet Seed here, it does mean I don't have like a super effective thing for the... Wait, no, Toxapex is grass poison, right? Or water poison, so it'd be neutral. So I think I'm fine to go for a Bullet Seed here. And use quote-unquote my Terra here. But he's gonna Terra as well. Please don't be like something that would make my attack not very effective. Oh, like fire. Huge power probably, so... And it also has a fighting move, right? So this is a dead Chinchino. Just out of curiosity, let's see how much this Bullet Seed does, though. It'll actually maybe do like half damage, which is not something to laugh at. If I had gone Rock Blast, maybe would have gotten a KO. Another crit, wow. And all 5. But I mean, to be fair, why would I use Rock Blast, right? It was not very effective initially. Drain Punch is going to heal it up, though. How much? Heals up a lot of HP. Well, Chinchino, close, but no cigar, unfortunately. We have to go Electivire then, right? And go for Earthquake. And hopefully, I mean, we still have another Pokemon, so we can always switch out to, like, reset our Voice Band on Electivire. We also go first, so let's see. This should get a KO. Yes, it does. And we have Electivire for another Earthquake on the following turn. But let's first have a look and see what comes out next. Nanjamos. Wait. Oh, is this the, like, when you beat Iono, she gives the Pokemon to you. So, like, the title was, like, because Nanjamo is Iono's name in Japanese. So, Iono's Magneton. That makes sense as to why it was called that. But it is still going to be weak to an Earthquake, though. Sturdy? No Sturdy. Shout out to using Iono's Pokemon, though. That's pretty cool. And that is it for Stickbug. AKA, I keep calling it Stickbug. It's Araquanid. Look at how happy it is jumping up. And how big it is as well. I was not expecting it to be this big. If you did, as always, liking, commenting, and subscribing always helps out a ton. Otherwise, I hope that you all had a great Christmas holiday season, as well as a new year coming up. Till next time, though, bye-bye.